So, double mastectomy, such a glamorous topic. Oh my gosh, there's a bird that's about to fly in here. I've had so many people DM me asking what to expect, which I understand. I'm like one of those people that needs to overly mentally prepare, so I figured I'd share my experience. I'm currently sitting a beautiful open house, but it's kind of slow because it's Mother's Day weekend, and I didn't know about that because my mom's dead. What better time to share my traumas? So the day before your surgery, they'd have you drink 2 carbonated drinks. I can't remember why. The brand that they recommend, I believe it was Ensure. They were like, oh, it tastes like Pedialyte. And I was like, bet, I love Pedialyte. Let me tell you, it tasted awful, disgusting. Do not recommend. I think apple juice is an alternative, but they didn't recommend that as it's high in sugar, but definitely do apple juice. I felt like I was back in college, like taking shots of cheap vodka. They'll tell you to stop eating or drinking by midnight the night before your surgery. And normally that's no big deal because people are having their surgery at like 8 a.m. Mine was at 1 p.m. and I was so freaked out at the thought of like not eating or drinking water. I don't skip meals. So I get it wasn't a big deal for you skinny people, but for me it was like, in the arms of the angels, fly away. So I pull up to the hospital. I'm definitely feeling like I'm about to die. I was so scared. I was really convinced that I wasn't going to wake up from the surgery. I honestly can't remember, but I'm pretty positive that I wrote my husband like a letter in case I didn't make it. So you get in, they make you take off your clothes, and they gave me like 10 wipes. They were nice enough to heat it, so it kind of felt luxurious. There I was exposed. They have a really detailed way on how to wipe yourself down. I think it's something about being sterile. I don't know. 1 wipe on this arm, 1 wipe on this arm, 1 per leg, 1 for the chest area, 1 for the, you get. Then I had 2 meetings, 1 with my plastic surgeon and 1 with the breast surgeon. The breast surgeon does the double mastectomy, and then the plastic surgeon takes over right after if you are doing reconstruction. So I was getting expanders in. Honestly, it all felt super surreal going over the process and asking if I had any last minute questions. I was playing it cool, and then every time they left, I was just sobbing. So anyway, somebody comes in and puts an IV. Oh wait, they also test to make sure you're not pregnant. That's a mind trip. Could you imagine? They put the IV in my hand, and when I tell you, that hurt so bad. I felt like it took abnormally long. And then the girl was like, are you okay? And I was like, it stings. And she's like, oh, it may have been wet still. I don't get it. I'm not a nurse. I'm not in the medical field, but I just know there was something wrong there. They strap you up on this bed and they roll you around the hospital until you get to the operation room. It was like bright lights. There was music playing. Everybody was really nice. It was a little bit comforting because a lot of them had Filipino accents. So I was like, okay, please keep me alive. They gave me the anesthesia, and I remember just sitting there like, this is nuts. It's just weird to have like your body strapped down. I remember I was trying so hard to be extra nice so that they like wouldn't kill me. Anyways, I'll share part 2 of what it's like to wake up in another video.